Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Skylanders Ring of Heroes, and today we're going to be diving into the official 2.0.2 patch notes. That is right, they have officially dropped on the Hive notice board, so we're going to be covering those today, giving you guys a little bit of information of what you can expect when the servers come back up live. So without further ado, as always, before we dive in, if you are new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest mobile games that you have yet to do so, then smash that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get notification every time we drop a video. And without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a look at that official 2.0.2 patch notes. So the first thing we need to know is going to be the brand new Sky Tower. Now, a lot of people have already seen some sneak peeks around the Sky Tower that Com2Us has dropped on their Twitter and on their Facebook, but nevertheless, we're going to be covering this in another video. I'm very certain when the server actually goes live, so we can get in there and test it, give you guys some tips and some tricks, things to consider, basically breaking down exactly how it works. But if you don't know, a quick synopsis: it is a PvP based mode. Not only that, once you get to a certain rank in the Sky Tower, you're going to be able to use 3 different team compositions for a total of 18 Skylanders. So again, it's all PvP focused. If that's not your thing, well, then it's probably not going to be the best content for you. But nevertheless, I'm super excited to get in here, check it out, to grind out some of this. There's going to be a lot of different rewards that you can collect and use, things like from gems, from summons, to, you know, just basically a whole bunch of different stuff that you definitely don't want to miss out on. So the next thing that they're going to be dropping is going to be Sky Tower events. So this is pretty popular and common when it comes to a lot of these types of games. They will drop new content, and then they will drop events that go hand in hand with that content to try to give players some motivation to actually join into the game and grind out that new content. So that's going to be pretty much what this is. They're dropping Sky Tower specific events. Some of these are going to be like attendance events where you just log in every day, run the Sky Tower at least once. Some of them are going to actually be specific events where you're going to complete so many Sky Tower runs to get, you know, additional, resources and, bonus loot. And then not only that, they do have a couple of additional things like the special event shop that's going to be items that are up for sale that you buy with specific Sky Tower coins. Now, everything on this list does have an expiration date, including that event shop, so I do not think that that event shop is going to be something permanent around the Sky Tower. And then not only that, the Sky Tower is going to be seasonal, but it's, so I believe it's every 2 weeks, right? Isn't that what it says? Let's see here. I believe, yeah, so every 2 weeks. So the Sky Tower will be open for 2 weeks and then closed for 1 week and then again back for another 2 weeks. So that's going to be when it pops up. Now, the interesting part here is that they do have a Tower special event shop, is going to actually have a expiration date of January 17th. So I'm not really exactly sure if it's going to come back every 2 weeks or if this is only going to be a one-time thing just when the new content launches. And again, like I said, you're going to be able to buy things with Sky Tower coins. And I'm not really exactly sure where you're going to get these coins. I don't know if you have to complete certain missions to get these coins, if you're just going to get them by battling in the tower. I don't know. Who knows at this point? But when we dive in, we'll definitely update you guys as we find out more. Then, as I mentioned, a couple of these other events, they do have another event up here, which I don't think has anything to do with the Sky Tower. I could be wrong, but it's going to be the Lucky Box Web event. So it says, use energy in complete missions to open the Lucky Box. And then after you open so many Lucky Boxes, you'll actually get a bonus reward for basically hitting, a certain milestone of boxes unlocked. So again, pretty straightforward when it comes to a lot of these Com2Us, events from across their other games like Skylanders, the Summoner's War, the Heroes War Counterattack. There's just a bunch of different other games that Com2Us actually makes, and a lot of these web events actually go hand in hand with some of their other games. Now, the next up thing that's really important to mention is going to be the brand new legendary summoning banner, and that is going to be Pit Boss. So if you don't know anything about Mr. Pit Boss, I think it's going to be a ridiculously good legendary unit. With these brand new legendary banners, there's always going to be a flood of people utilizing this new Skylander. So definitely check out his skills and see if he is somebody that you want to summon for. Me personally, I think I'm going to be doing a live summoning session and potentially summoning for him, just because we've already got a couple copies of him. So if I can get a couple more copies to actually max super boost him, it would definitely be somebody that I'm interested in running and building a team composition. So next thing up, they do mention a little bit of changes when it comes to the Transcendent system. Basically, all you need to know here is for the higher level players that are currently in the game, they have expanded the amount of Transcendent levels that you can climb. So again, not a bad change, and it's always nice to have additional things like this. And then next thing up, I wanted to address this really quick. They do mention some skill balancing and self-error resolutions to skills for specific Skylanders. Nothing in here is going to be game breaking. There is no nerfs. There's no buffs, nothing like that, so it's nothing really going to be game-changing. I'm not going to dive too heavy into those. I will drop a link down below to this specific notice so you guys can dive into those single-handedly if that is something that you're into. But like I said, nothing too special here. They just made some minor adjustments on like when skills are actually used, what the skill actually description says versus what it applies to them to make sure that they match. Again, nothing too special here, but again, nevertheless, it's some skill changes. So take that into consideration. I am excited about number 4. That's going to be the wide range healing skill method. Again, we've got to test it out as soon as the patch actually goes live in the game when the servers come back up. But they basically claim that they have made changes to where your healing abilities on Skylanders like Mysticat, Grilladrilla, and Flashwing have a higher chance of actually saving and proccing that heal when your Skylanders are all low HP on the auto battle mode. So again, I'm super excited to get in there and test that. Hopefully they have made some crazy changes to that for the better. And then number 6 here is another really big one that I know a lot of players are currently experiencing, and that's going to be the issue of ethers not being applied to Skylanders in the transformed status. So Skylanders like Wildstorm and Pop Fizz have an ability that is called Transform, or a passive, which basically gives them a massive buff. But however, in this specific trance or this stance as transformed, they were not, their ether, that basically their gear was not being applied, so those stats weren't being applied, which then basically made them super weak, and they were just getting absolutely obliterated. So again, I'm kind of glad to see this. Hopefully a lot of players are being able to utilize Wildstorm and Pop Fizz a lot more on their team compositions. They did add some skill up stones into various shops like the Light Shop and the Glory Shop, arena stuff, and then just some additional bug fixes. One big one I want to mention to you guys is going to be the drop rate will be increased according to the difficulty of the Awakening Dimension. So again, I'm hoping that opens up the avenue for some more legendaries and heroic, resources dropping from the Awakening Dungeon, because again, I'm super pumped up. I'm excited for that. We definitely could utilize some additional Awakening stuff. And then, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's not too much else to cover in this patch. I will drop this down below in the description. There is, they dive into a little bit of the new packs that they're adding into the game that you can definitely buy with real money, if that's something that you are looking forward to. And then also, they do add a couple stuff like shop UI improvements. Main locations of acquisitions have been added to the item toolkit. And again, nothing really too major, but again, I will drop this down below. You can check this out for yourself. The official patch is going to be dropping currently right now. At the time of this video, the servers are probably down for you guys, and then obviously it's going to go back live, it says, on January 7th at 12 a.m. PST. So again, you might have to do some Google searching to find out exactly when the patch goes live for you guys, but I'm excited for it. It's new content, it's welcome content, it gives us something better to do besides just auto grinding all day long on our phones in the game. So again, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Are you excited for it? What are some things that you wish were in here that weren't in here? Because as you always know, if Comptuous is watching, we got to give back to them and let them know exactly how we feel as the player base for Skylanders Ring of Heroes. But that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notification every time we drop a video. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one.